Hello, nerds, and welcome to Nerds with Dice. We are back with Fields of the Dead and Midwestern Zombie Apocalypse. We are in season 2. This is episode 4. Before I get too far ahead of myself, I am going to hand it over to my cast to let them introduce themselves, starting with Faye.
Oh, hi, I'm Faye. They, them. I'll be playing Sad Dad Jonah. He, him. It's fine. It's all fine. Everything's gonna go to plan.
And that brings it to me. Hi, everybody. I'm Synthetic. You can call me Sin. Today, I am playing Alex, the resident Thembo, with so much crap going on in their head. I use they, them pronouns. Alex uses they, he pronouns. On to Glyza.
Hey everyone, my name is Glyza, he, they, she pronouns. Yes, in that order. Today I will be playing Datu Tuwala, our resident Alex's best friend guy. And I'm so excited to play that role all over again. And now I'm going to pass it to Danny.
Thank you so much, Glyza. Hi, everyone. I'm Danny, he, him, Danny Armendoza everywhere. Clemente Salvador is who I will be playing today, he, they. And Clemente is the therapist at Sanctuary. And with that, I will pass it over to Slay.
Hi, I'm Slay. My pronouns are they, them. I am playing Eddie McGee, also known as Double Tap. Her pronouns are she, her. She's the resident mechanic at the Sanctuary. And no, she doesn't have any secrets. Not at all. Sophia, where's home?
And hi, I'm Sophia Olivia Scott. My pronouns are she, we, and I'm your storyteller tonight. And I'll just direct your attention over to our chat real quick where you'll find links for our Discord and YouTube, as well as the content warning for this game. It is a general content warning of things that may or may not come up in each episode. Make sure to keep yourself safe, and we hope you enjoy the show. And now we're going to start with Datu and a dearly departed monologue.
The following is an entry from Datu Tiwala's journal that's written completely in Tagalog. For the sake of the show and dramatic effect, it is being read here in English. Date. Drops of a dark liquid obscure the date. Time. 8 a.m. Hello, Malik, Zoran, Justin, and Jermaine. It's been a while since I've seen your faces. I still think about all of the times we hung out, even though you barely talked to me before the apocalypse started. I don't blame you. Of course not. We were just coworkers on a work trip to the Midwest. I remember how things changed when the zombies attacked. I mean, we still didn't talk as much, but hey, that's okay. You guys didn't really need to talk to me to express how much you needed me. It sounds silly, but it really was the happiest I've ever been. You all didn't have to say it, but I knew you thought I was important. I was the only one with all the skills needed to scrounge for food, so I didn't mind being the only one to go on grocery runs while you all made sure the base was safe. It got easier, well, when the food I needed to scout for went from enough for 5 people to enough for just me now. I know I should have left then, but well, I couldn't. I couldn't leave my friends behind. I couldn't just. Anyway, I'm happy again. I met a new friend. His name is Alex, and he is so very talkative. He's so strong, maybe even stronger than Jermaine. Anyways, I'm happy. It's been a while, but I'm happy again because I'm useful and important and needed and not alone.
Thank you. Okay. It's the next morning after the events. The last thing we've seen is Cersei calling Chase on the radio. We come into the next morning. Faye, you have a plan.
I do.
I, I should say Jonah. Sorry, Jonah, you have a plan.
I do.
Jonah, what? How do you plan on executing this?
Breakfast is how I plan on executing this. Um, I want to get up early, go to the, you know, sort of mess hall tent situation that's going on there. Um, and I would like to try and catch Victoria's eye at some point in the morning.
Okay. On your way to that breakfast tent, are you alone?
I would be, yes.
Okay. As you're on your way there, Cersei is going to stop you. And she says, I talked to Chase last night. Well, I talked to Chase and Deborah last night, and Jonah, I know I said we were here to get more information, but I'm having second thoughts about you staying. I'm worried about you.
He nods. I understand your concern, and I've got a plan. It's a little bit stupid, a little bit reckless.
See, this is why I'm worried about you, Jonah.
I've done a lot of good work when I've done reckless things. High risk, high reward.
What is this risky plan, Jonah?
I'm gonna make myself useful here.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
I don't want to get too open about that out here. You can talk to Dalton. He knows. I'm not trying to ice you out. I just need to look a certain way.
Okay, Jonah. If you're staying, I need you to do something for me then.
Anything.
Promise that if it's going bad and you can, you tell me so we can get you out of here.
If it's going bad, you'll know.
Okay. Stay safe.
I'm always trying. I'm glad you got to talk to Chase.
Me too, thanks. She walks away. Alex, you have a similar plan.
Very similar.
How are you going about this plan?
In the morning, after Alex has done their regular chores, they're gonna tap on Datu's shoulder and start walking toward Victoria's tent.
Datu obviously follows closely behind and is like big smiles and everything, you know? Puppy dog following his best friend.
Okay. You approach Victoria's tent, and one of the guards, not Hunter, just one of the guards. There's only a few of them, so you've seen plenty uh, of them. Is keeping watch at the front of the tent. And as you approach, she says, "What do you need?"
Alex is going to look over at Datu to explain why we're there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So we want to be more useful. And we think that we can be more useful to the sanctuary. And have you seen Alex crush a walker between his head? I mean hands. Hands. You get it. You know words. That's what Alex can do. And I am really quick on my feet and can spot. I think we would be good as extra guards. And I think we have been here long enough to be able to do that. I mean, you trust us, right?
He looks at Alex, nods, "I'll be right back," and goes inside the tent where you do hear like muffled voices. And then he comes back out holding that tent flap open. "Go on in, she's waiting for you."
Alex ducks down as much as they can to get under the tent
Datu
flap.
tiptoes to pretend to duck down. Like, that's right. I'm tall too.
Okay. Victoria's tent is not where Victoria sleeps. This is sort of where she sees people, talks to people. Um, Inside, there are about 3 people. None of them are armed, just to be clear. Um, but they are all dressed in really clean clothes, for what, compared to everybody else here. But these 3 people are like really, really clean, really nice, but very simple clothes, all dressed very similar.
Victoria in the center.
Yes.
Is there a place to sit?
Yeah, there are a few chairs to sit.
Well, Alex will sit down. And what kind of chairs are these? Just
Um, I think it's a mix, but they're mostly either the like steel folding chairs or the like plastic lawn chairs.
okay. Alex does not go for the plastic lawn chairs. Those are not going to hold them. Uh, so steel folding chair it is, and even that groans a bit as he sits down. You wanted me in security when I got here. I wasn't ready, and I thank you for letting me not be ready. But I think I am now.
Victoria smiles at you. Of course, Alex, we would never push you into something you weren't ready to do, but we are so grateful to hear that you are ready now to help us in a way that will keep us all safe. Your, shall we say, intimidating presence, I think we will find that it has a way of stopping further violence that could happen. And we'll be grateful for that.
I'm here too.
Of course, Datu. Of course, I would expect nothing less. You two are, after all, uh,
Best friends.
yes, best
Inseparable.
friends. There you go, inseparable.
Connected at the hip.
Thank you, Datu. Now, I will have something for you in a moment, Alex. If you will give me just a second to finish up with these lovely folks.
Alex holds for a second and imagines if they would be able to cross the distance of the tent and crush Victoria's skull before anything else could occur. But they
Tatu,
don't.
on the other hand, is like, who are these other folks? Who are these people?
And before she turns around and goes talk to these other people again, she will hand each of you a crystal and ask you, just hold this for me while I'm gone, please.
Okay. Alex takes the crystal.
Does Datu.
There's 2 crystals, a crystal each.
Yep, there's a crystal each.
What does the crystal look like?
It is just
colors.
This one is just a simple white crystal. It does look like somebody has carved and polished it, but they're very simple white crystals.
Reaches for it and goes, "Oh, little trinket. Does it come in purple?" But also just looks at it. What does it do? Do we have to wear it? Is like an earring?
Just hold that one, Datu. And if you would like to see a purple one or even have a purple one,
yeah, what
I do have them if you would like to come for a session in my residence sometime.
How many other colors are there? And how many sessions would I have to attend to get different colors? Is this like a level 1 crystal and then I have to attend multiple classes to get 15 different crystals? What? It's a question. I want crystals. I like pretty things.
Well, if you want the crystals, we can certainly arrange for you to get them. But no, the crystals, most of them are given by need.
Oh. Okay. Does this looks at it closer and is expecting some sort of magic spell to come out of it. I'm like, I mean, zombies exist, so maybe. It just keeps it okay, and looks at Alex like, this shit's crazy. This is weird.
So While this conversation is going on, Alex is absent-mindedly testing the strength of the crystal under their grip.
Do you
Not like
wanna
on
roll?
purpose, they're just really on edge.
Okay, I was gonna say, do you want to actually roll a force roll to see if you can
Oh,
do something to the?
Do it, and
do
then
I?
do it, and I'll give you mine, and I'll be like, now can I have a purple one?
Okay, got it. So Alex, not realizing their own strength, is going to attempt to accidentally crush the crystal. Three successes, no walkers.
Who knows what this crystal was made of, but in your grip, it is practically dust with three successes. That is impressive. You just feel it crack and grind, and then you feel the
Here,
little
Alex, you
tiny
can
pieces
keep
fall
mine.
through your fingers.
Give me it. Just sort of like grabs the. I broke it. Can I have a purple one? It was an accident. I accidentally broke it. Can I have a purple one? I broke it.
Oh, that is okay. We will get you a purple one later. I don't have them on me, but
I'm so
please do
sorry.
not let me forget. Now, Alex, I to protect this place and get us the things we need. I trade with some of the other groups in the area. And I am in half an hour supposed to meet one of those groups for a trade. I do
Okay.
not trust them, and I would like for you to be there in hopes that your presence will keep the peace, make things more amicable.
As Alex feeling nothing but peace in their heart. Uh, hold on. I'm gonna make my own little roll.
Okay.
Just because I like dice, and I think that this will do a good job of representing Alex's little problem. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'll do it.
Wonderful.
Is it dangerous?
Possibly. These, not all of the people, Alex, as you know, out there are the most savory of folks. So it may
Yeah,
be.
there's some bad people out there.
So, yes, it may be dangerous.
Datu,
Yes,
would you do me a favor?
always. What do you need? Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? Do you want me to grab you a drink? What's up?
Would you protect the base while I'm gone?
Here?
Yeah.
Stay here? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
I can't go with you? I'm really quick.
While you're finishing up that conversation, I'm gonna talk to Datu here, okay? And Alex will go to a corner of the tent and in hushed voices lean down to Datu. Datu,
Yeah,
you're too important.
I'm really fast though. Like I'm really fast. Like I'm really, really fast. Like
I
so
trust
quick.
you. I trust you. I know that you're as fast as can be, but, buddy,
I don't.
I don't want you to have to go into danger just because I am.
I, I don't. Is that what you really want?
I want to be able to come back no matter what happens and be
What
able to
if you
see
don't?
your smiling face.
I mean, I know you would. Like, I know you would 100%. But what if you don't come back?
I don't kill easy.
Okay. I just. And then you feel him like sort of like take a deep breath. I'm like, okay, okay. If that's what you really want, I will. Yeah. But like, I'm really like, if you change your mind, like, I'm really, really quick. Like, I zip, zoop, zap, and everything. Like, I can. You don't have to worry about me being caught or crushed or anything. I'm really fast.
I know.
But okay. I mean, yeah. Of course, whatever you need.
And what Alex isn't saying is that they don't want Datu to see them being a bad person. And Alex just looks incredibly sad.
Anyway, Datu has abandonment issues. He misses that completely and is like, man, this sucks.
I'll be back, buddy.
It's okay. I'll be like getting shredded while you're gone. That's what I'm gonna do. I get shredded, and then I'll be like really, really strong. I mean, you're not gonna be gone for like months. You're not gonna be gone for months, right? It's not gonna be. It's just like a day,
Like a
right?
day. Like
Yeah.
like hours.
Just, I'll look for some protein or something. I'll be fine. Shredded cheese. Just starts thinking of like protein stuff to just eat.
And the last thing, Alex, is Victoria will tell you meet her by the back gate. Half an hour. Clemente, I believe you also had a plan to try to get a little closer to Victoria Fate. Is that correct?
Yeah, I need to create a little bit of distance from my friends here to not draw unwanted attention there. And I was hoping actually that I could get in with her as a bit of a distraction, since I know that she's not my biggest fan. So my plan right now is just to try to get a meeting with her, saying that I have something important to talk about, going straight at it. to see if she'd be willing to meet. So I would go to probably whoever she puts between me and her regularly, whoever would be like a lieutenant there that I know that she prefers I talk to instead of talking to her directly. Who would that be?
Ooh, okay. Let me double check on one thing super real quick. Just gotta check a note. But um, there is a person. It's not a lieutenant so much it is someone that she basically kind of likes to use as a secretary type.
Copy. That sounds about right. Um,
And I just want to find.
no worries.
Mostly, I just want to make sure that I'm using the correct pronouns for this NPC.
Cool, cool.
Nope, that's not the correct thing. I love that I pinned most of what I'm looking for, but didn't pin exactly. Here we go. Here we go. Found it. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Okay, yes. So Victoria likes to put Angel between you and her. Now, they're not dressed like the people who had like the clean clothes and stuff there, but Victoria uses them to just like work as a secretary, make appointments, um, take messages, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Especially for people that Victoria doesn't like as much, like Clemente.
That's fair. I think Clemente does go out of their way to be very nice to Angel, right? Just trying to create a contrast between the way that Victoria uses Angel as a go-between in a way that's arguably not the most respectful decision, right? Or could breed a little bit of resentment. And how Clemente treats them, which is always to do what he's going to do right now, as he goes up to them and says, "Angel, how are you today?"
Um, good. Yeah, good. A little stressed. I got
Oh,
a long day ahead of me, but what's up?
I'm so sorry. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I do think it's worth asking, given what I do here. Anything I could help with for the stress? Anything you want to talk about? Not asking for details that you can't share, not trying to get you in trouble, just, human stuff, right?
Uh, well, I, you know, Apocalypse is getting to me a little bit, I suppose. Missing
I mean,
some of the people that I knew before, but I'm staying busy, maybe a little too busy. I think that's where most of the stress is coming from.
yeah. The apocalypse stuff, it's cyclical. It hits in waves, maybe is a better way to put that. It's because sometimes it's not like an uneven rhythm. I find it's can surprise us. Uh, if you need any tools to help deal with that, I'm here to help. However I can. My door is always open. You know, you could always chat. That's kind of for the bigger stressor, though. It sounds like you've got a lot on your plate right now. Is there anything that I could either help talk you through? So maybe give you a tool to organize some of your thoughts, not have it feel like you have to do everything at once, or maybe is there anything that I could actually do to help directly? Yeah, I'm a member of this community. I'm happy to lend other talents that I have, whatever those might be.
That would actually be amazing. I was about to head over and talk to the group in charge of water. Um,
Okay.
and actually, I could use your help. Um,
Mhm.
there have been some complaints about uh, people not being able to access water, and we need to just make sure that we're, smoothing everything over, and we don't we don't want any problems. And if there's a problem with the well, then we need to find somebody who can uh, fix that, right? So
Okay, so if I'm hearing correctly, possibly go over and help assess the well. Maybe anybody who's there, lend them a hand. And for the people who are upset, if I'm hearing you correctly, good that I go hear them out and make them feel heard, so that perhaps they're a little bit less upset. Give us a little bit of patience while we're working out this issue.
yes, that would be an amazing help. I was very much dreading that part.
I'm happy to do that. It's the part I'd be better at. Honestly, the well assessment, I could be of assistance at best if somebody else over there knows what they're looking at. Otherwise, I'm not the most qualified, but I would do whatever I could to help. But yeah, I can speak to the people who are upset about that. Does Victoria know about this situation? Is she worried about this?
Um, yes, Victoria does know about the situation. Um, it was brought to Hunter's attention first.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
went to Victoria, and then um, got delegated over to me. Um,
A lot
as
of
because
things do, right?
yes, yes, a lot of things do, but I suppose that is the point of delegation, right?
Yeah.
Um, it does seem like it might be a problem with the well. It may be the people who are in charge of the water, making sure um, we ration and all of
Mhm.
that. We don't.
I will help remind everyone of the need to ensure we all have enough by making sure that we are not each taking too much. And I will help them remember that we are all people and that the best path for us to succeed is together, not at each other's throats. After I'm done, do you think there's any chance that Victoria might have a moment to speak with me? I've been hearing some concerning things that I just want to make sure Victoria is aware of, and probably want to hear directly from me. It's a little sensitive, if that's okay. You're welcome to be there as long as Victoria's okay with you being there. I'm a little worried. I want to make sure that everything's going to be okay, that we're all going to be okay.
Oh, yeah. 1 second, and takes out a you know a date planner and looks at it. looks like there is an hour opening actually tonight after 8.
Okay, great. Yeah, tonight is great. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. It is a little urgent, so I was hoping to speak with her today. That sounds perfect.
Okay, I will put you on the plan and I will get it on the calendar later. Um,
Thank you. And I will take care of this water situation, at least the interpersonal part. Help with the others if I can, and if there's anything else I can do to help today or in general. I hope that you know, Angel, that you can always count on me.
yes, thank you, and I may take you up on that soon. Yes, that'd be great.
Yeah,
I
we could talk
will,
here. Sorry, what were we gonna say?
but not right now. I am
Sure.
gonna go look at this well situation. And thank you so much for talking to people. That is amazing.
Yeah, I will go take care of it right now. Whenever you'd like to talk, you can find me at my place. We can go wherever you feel comfortable. I'm here. Uh, and yeah, would leave Angel to it as I go to do what I said I would do. I'm gonna actually go speak to everybody about the water situation and that I can, who seems to be upset about it, and try to get them to understand that while it's reasonable to be upset about it, it's not going to make the water work, right? But if we give ourselves a little bit more room and work on stuff together and we can help with that, then maybe we can get it functioning the way we want.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is you're just kind of going like person to person, group to group, talking to people.
Yeah, trying to find out also like who seems to be most upset about it, and then focusing on those people because those are the people who are most likely. I will say that while I'm doing that, I'm doing two things. I am helping with that genuinely, and I am also feeling things out for any other signs of upset with regard to Victoria, and specifically anything that might overlap with the information that we have about who Victoria is trading with, right? Um, so that might be a little less likely to find. People might be less automatically forthcoming about that. But if they're already frustrated and complaining about the water, my hope is maybe I can get them talking about other things that frustrate them with regard to the people who run this place, and see if I can catch anything worth knowing.
All right. Leadership role.
Love that. So the great thing here is that I have right word at the right time. So when I succeed with leadership, I get an automatic extra success. Let's see here. So leadership, empathy. So that is going to be 8d6. Okay, that is 3 successes, so 4 total with the right word at the right time.
Okay, yeah. So you spread the word. You talk to people about the water, and you calm down the people. Especially the most agitated. You easily find them grumbling about the water. You're able to do that. You're also able, with 4 successes, to assess general grumblings in terms of Victoria. There is definitely like 3 groups, 3 broad groups that people kind of fit in. There are people who definitely don't like her.
Mm-hmm.
They don't trust her. There is sort of a middle group that's very indifferent.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a much smaller group, but they are very devoted.
Okay. The devoted group. I think the people that generally mistrust her at this point, if you would agree with this, if I'm understanding correctly, would probably be people that I was already, mostly people that I was already aware were leaning in that direction. The And unless they have something very specific to share, I would just continue to support that in ways that give me plausible deniability, but make them feel connected to me over it. For the people that are on the fence, I'd probably take a lighter touch, just listen to them a lot, assert it, not say anything that can get me in trouble if they repeat it to the wrong person. For the devotees, I would probably take a different tack and focus in on getting them talking about what excites them so much about her, so that they could just sort of run on about what they like as much as possible and see if they let something slip in their enthusiasm.
Okay. So one of the people that you talk to does get a little excited. When you bring this up, and they're just like, well, yeah. See, so like, I'm in a good spot. And Victoria says I'm actually going to graduate and be able to go out with the others soon. But like, she's really just helped me a lot in the sessions, and she really says that I have the right energy now. Like we're really correcting from where my energies were at when I got here, and I'm feeling a lot better, and it's really safe here. The last camp I was at had a lot of people running around with guns, and I didn't feel safe with that. So like I just feel a lot better here, and like I said, she really helped me a lot.
That's exciting. I am so glad that you feel much safer here and that you're doing better than when you got here. I mean, that's our greatest hope here, right? That you can live a safe life, work on the stuff that's hitting us all really hard. It's really admirable that you're putting in the work you need to put in to make that work.
Yeah, of course. Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, and the graduation, congratulations. Are you? Do you have any idea what you might be doing once you graduate when they put you out there?
It does sound like from what I've been told that like at first when we go out, when we first get to go out, we're just finding new people to bring to sanctuary, to bring to safety.
Okay, that's great. That's wonderful. Are they gonna? Are you gonna have to be armed? I know you were just mentioning you weren't comfortable with there being guns all over the place.
Oh no. Part of our um oh, getting ready, our training to go out in the world is to learn how to go out into this world in a peaceful way and be safe without weapons.
That's really great. That's really, really great. And do you know where you're gonna go first? Like, have they told you that yet?
No, they haven't told me yet.
And is it soon? I mean, the graduation sounds pretty imminent. Are you gonna be out there right away?
Um, yes. As soon as I believe she just sent out or is sending out a group today, and then I will likely be in the next group that goes out.
That's great. I'm sorry you missed out on today's group. That sounds like that would have been particularly exciting. Like right away, just get boots on the ground.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That would have been. But I'm excited. Um, I'm gonna get to go out with a group of experienced people, so it'll be great to learn from them as well.
I love that. Well, whatever you're allowed to talk about with it, if you ever want to talk to me, I don't get out of these walls. I'd love to hear about the world outside. And either way, I'm always here. Anytime you need anything, just go ahead and ask. Happy to lend an ear. Always keep our conversations between you and me. And yeah, I'm happy for you.
Of course, and thank you so much, Clemente, and I do hope that you are able to have an amazing day and forgive anybody who's hurt you. I really hope that for you.
Thank you. Forgiveness is a choice and a process. It's ongoing. I hope the same for you.
Thank you. You have a wonderful day.
You too. And yeah, I'll just let them be with what they're doing, and then I think it sounds like more or less I've spoken to as many people as I need to. So I would just generally at that point move into a position where I would be watching for things and maybe make it look like I'm checking in on Eddie in the same way to be able to touch base under the cover of that.
Yes, and that uh, is who we'll go to next. What is Eddie doing today?
Well, unlike everyone else, A has no plans to try and get close to Victoria. They don't like her. They don't. They don't want. She doesn't want to deal with that. She's not that good a liar. She knows that. Um, so she's just going about. So the best thing she can do right now is go about her day. Fixing things, seeing what needs to be fixed. Like she's not just the mechanic. She fixes a lot of things. She does home repairs. Maybe she was called for the well or something like that.
Okay.
She does a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and actually, I think you do get called to come look at the well. Perhaps you're, doing your mechanic thing, and someone sends a runner for Eddie, and just, hey, we could use somebody to look at the well pump.
Sure. What's wrong with it this time?
I'm not sure. I was just told to come get you.
All right, grab that bag. That's the well bag. That's the well tool bag. Come on.
Yeah, and they grab that bag. Um, and I think like if Clemente wants, this is sort of about when you run into Eddie.
Perfect. Yeah, no, that sounds great to me. Eddie, hey, I was speaking to Angel earlier and
Uh-huh.
heard about this water issue. I see that they brought in the best to take care of it. Anything I can do to help you?
Uh, you know, just keep people from bothering me, I guess, because if people keep asking questions, keep saying, "Well, how long is it going to take?" I'm like, "It's going to take as long as it's going to take." I'm not a miracle worker. I don't even know what the problem is yet. We're not even there.
Yeah, that's fair. I will run interference so that
Thank you,
nobody
Clemente.
bothers you. Yeah,
Thank
no
you,
problem.
Clemente. So you talked to Angel. How are they doing? I'm sorry. I don't mean to misgender them like
Yeah.
that.
No, they're doing well. It's a little bit much here for a lot of us sometimes, but on the whole, they seem to be okay. They were very happy that we were able to both come help with this, so
Mhm.
that they didn't have to add that to their plate today. And I got to talk to a lot of people who were a little bit upset about this situation. So I've already
Uh,
put a little bit of work into buying you some time
all
on
right,
that. So
thank you. I appreciate that. And like they're walking as like because Eddie would not stop it because when Eddie's got
No,
to
no,
talk
yeah,
to you,
we would
Eddie does
walk
not
and
stop.
talk fully.
Yeah,
Yeah, and even if you get there and you start working, like
yeah,
Clemente would take that
yeah,
in stride and we'd be able to keep talking.
yeah.
Yeah, it was really
Eddie would
instructive.
shoo away the runner. By the way, well, give me my bag. You can go now.
Yeah. Good to see you. You need anything, let me know. Uh yeah, it was really instructive. These conversations I've been having in general, it looks like There is, in fact, a group going outside the walls today to try to find more people to save. And I have a meeting with Victoria to talk about this water issue and some other concerns that I have tonight at about 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay. You need anyone to check in on your wife while that's happening?
I'd appreciate that. Yeah, if you could keep an eye out
Mm-hmm.
for her while I'm meeting with Victoria, that might be for the best.
Yeah.
Uh, but until then, I don't want to take you away from the work. I will
8,
say,
8 p.m. I'm not doing any work. That's crazy talk.
okay, I'm glad. I don't know. You're very dedicated, Eddie. You are very good at what you do, and you're very dependable.
Thank you. Eddie is actually like while they're talking, Eddie is actually like looking at the well pump and everything and trying to figure out what's wrong. So would that be like a tech roll?
Yes, that would be a tech roll.
That is 6 dice for Eddie.
Nice.
Ooh, 2 successes.
Hey.
Ooh, okay, yeah, 2 successes. I have no idea how well pumps actually, work and all that. I'm not an expert in that kind of thing, but
Mm-hmm.
Eddie knows how to fix it
Yeah.
easily enough. Would you also notice another detail with 2 successes, Eddie?
Mm-hmm.
This isn't wear and tear. Somebody sabotaged the pump.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that. You see like while you're talking, Clement, Eddie holds up just one hand, like a finger, like just like, and it's like looking very closely at something, like, Clemente, come down here. Come down here.
Sure. Yeah.
You see that?
What's going on?
You see
Uh-huh.
that? You see how that's bent that way? That doesn't happen naturally. Someone did that.
Okay. Is there any way for us to be able to tell who or what they used, maybe?
Could I tell like with 2 successes would I know what tools they would need? Would I know who like might be capable of this? Like because I'm one of the better mechanic people around here, but probably not the only one.
I think anybody with like a general knowledge, right, would know like this is an important piece. But the sabotage job is pretty crude. They weren't so much trying to hide it. But again, like if I'm as someone who knows nothing about how they work, if I'm looking at it, I may not notice what's wrong, even if it is. But somebody who has even just a little bit of knowledge would notice, like, oh hey, somebody sabotaged this piece.
All right, but so by crude you mean they didn't use like any specialized tools? They just like maybe like a generic hammer or something like that.
Yeah, they could have used a hammer or a crowbar or something.
So I'll just say to Clemente, yeah, anyone with access to like a basic tool could have done this. It's not like it's annoying that no one else knows this because it's not like this person was. I can tell this person doesn't actually know what they're doing. They just aimed and kind of got a little lucky. So
Interesting.
yeah.
So either someone who doesn't know what they're doing or wants to make it look like they don't know what they're doing was sabotaging this.
Yeah.
Who would benefit from sabotaging this?
That's your department, Clemente. I just fix things.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Would I be able to roll something to either like think back on the knowledge I have on the folks at Sanctuary, or potentially go out and investigate a little bit in the way that I just did, right? Informally having conversations with people under the cover of being essentially a Sanctuary's therapist, to determine who I might think could benefit from this. With also the specialized, like they probably are somebody who didn't know what they were doing when they did it, or there's somebody clever enough to try to make it look like there was somebody who didn't know what they were doing. But probably the first. Occam's razor says the first one.
Okay, so I think that's just another leadership role.
Okay.
Just kind of know your people.
Would
Sure.
Eddie be able to help in any way? I forget if there's a help mechanic in this game.
Yes. If you help, you don't have to do anything. You just declare that you're helping, and you give Clemente an extra dice.
Take the extra
Ooh.
die.
Thank you, extra die. All right, let's. Oh, that one's cocked. Okay. 2, 3. So 2 on the dice, 3 because of the right word, right time thing.
Ooh, okay. Immediately, I would say 3 people come to mind from like immediately. Um, One is specifically the leader. So the leader of the people who watch over the water, right? It's their job to make sure everyone gets the correct amount of ration. Make sure that this kind of thing doesn't happen to the water. All of that kind of thing.
Mhm.
However, the water is their power. So if
Mhm.
they wanted to strike or something,
Right.
they could have sabotaged it. However, it is likely they maybe know more about the pump, and would know how to discreetly sabotage it.
Right.
Um, the other 2 people would be there. I'm trying to think of a name for this person.
Mhm.
Um, we'll say it's Sarah.
Okay.
Sarah is maybe one of from your leadership role. Sarah is the most disgruntled with Victoria Fate. And this could easily be her way of attempting to, like, discredit Victoria Fate by, like, oh, like, she can't protect the water, you
Mm.
know, I should be leader, uh, kind of thing. Um, and she is a very likely suspect. Um,
Mm.
And I think the other person that would benefit most, um, his name is Derek, and Derek would benefit because has been collecting bottled water and resources like that, and attempting to convince Victory Fate that he should be allowed to sort of like run like a general store, which would give him
Mm.
an amount of control and power
Mhm.
in the place. And he's been trying to convince that. So he could have sabotaged the water to try to force Victoria's Fate's hands.
Sure, that makes sense. Eddie, I'm thinking this is probably Sarah or Derek. Uh, yeah.
Please let it be
Uh,
Sarah, not Derek. Derek is so much worse to deal with.
I was actually gonna say my gut is saying probably Derek.
Yeah.
Actually, it's like
Yeah.
a
The universe
direct
isn't
power
kind to
play.
me. I
It's
prefer
not really
Sarah.
kind. Not really kind to us all. But maybe you're right. Maybe it is Sarah. Sarah tends to be friendly-ish with me, right? Maybe it'd be friendly today. Derek is a little slipperier, but
Derek's a
uh,
dick.
Derek's a dick. We're who am I trying to impress here? Derek's a
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah.
But Derek is a dick with a lot of ambition.
Yeah.
So probably would slip up kind of quickly if we went to go speak with him. Is there anything else that you need from me here that I could help with?
Let me look. Doesn't look like anything else is broken. Like I said, whoever sabotaged it did a bad job. So lucky us. But
Yeah.
are you gonna need Because I'm probably not with Sarah, but Derek can be a little, feisty. You're gonna need some muscle to back you up.
If you want to come, if you're done, you're welcome to come
Yeah,
with me.
yeah, yeah. Derek knows to behave when I'm around.
Appreciate that. So yeah, I think for my part, if you agree, Slay for Eddie, I would head over to see Derek first before potentially seeing
Oh
Sarah.
yeah, she wants to get meeting Derek over with because like just the name Derek annoys the crap out of her. I've decided it's on site.
Yeah.
Could I make a small interjection to walk by while you're doing this?
Yes.
On your way over, Alex and Datu, I'm assuming, until Alex leaves, would be walking over to find Eddie and say, "Hey, Eddie,
Yep.
can I use some of your carpentry supplies?
What do you need the carpentry tools for, Alex?
Something for Victoria."
Ah, okay. You know what? You know where they are. Just like put everything back where you found it. I have very particular spaces for everything. I don't like my stuff being moved.
Gotcha. And Clemente?
Yeah, Alex.
Alex will lean in. I'm
And
going
Datu will lean
outside.
in as well.
I'm going outside the walls for Victoria.
I heard that the patrol goes out in the middle of the day today. How much time do you have?
Less than half an hour.
Anything I could do for you?
Say a prayer.
Can do that.
Keep an eye
I'll
on
hold down.
Datu while I'm gone.
Absolutely. Datu, would you like to come with Eddie and myself? We're looking into some issues with the water supply. We're going to speak with Derek and then with Sarah.
I mean, yeah, I have a crystal. Sure.
I think that could help. I think that could help.
Yeah. Do you know? Do you have protein?
Not on me, but we can get some.
Yeah.
You okay?
And Datu's like really, um. Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to be shredded.
Well, we can work
Like,
on that.
Do you mean shredded like the cheese? Because that doesn't seem healthy.
No, but I think cheese might help. Is cheese
Ah.
made out of protein?
You have to talk to a nutritionist. I don't know any of that shit.
No,
I
I'm just
it-
I'm just sad that I don't get to go. But that's
but
okay.
but
Alex thinks it's
I'm.
best, and therefore I believe in Alex.
I mean, Alex is very wise,
Yes, the
and
wisest.
and
High
I'm
fives.
really glad, selfishly, that you get to stay with us because I could use the help.
All right, you guys, let's go. Putting this off, dealing with Derek ain't gonna make it any better. Ugh. Alex, good luck with Victoria. If you need anything, tools are open. I trust you with the tools. Don't let any of the other guards touch the tools. They're stupid.
Alex,
Right.
I'm supposed to see Victoria tonight at 8. When you go out, if you come back and need anything, I'm
When
here before then.
you come back.
When you come back,
Of course.
I'm here if you need anything. Eddie is going to go by my house around then,
Okay.
just in case.
All right. And Alex goes off to make a little project.
As we're walking away, as Clemente, Eddie, and Datu are walking away, uh 5 seconds, Datu runs back and gives Alex a big hug. It goes, I will see you later. And then walks away.
Alex actually, before Datu walks away,
Okay, yeah.
they turn around, like kneel down, and give Datu a huge hug. I'll be back soon.
Okay. I will be here helping Clemente and Eddie talk to Derek. It will be fine and I will have a good time. You will be great and I will be here. I'm so excited for it.
Just
We're
don't
gonna get
forget
to talk
show
to.
everybody your crystal.
Okay.
Is that a euphemism? Oh wait, no, they have a crystal. Never mind. I
An
apologize.
actual crystal.
I
I
actually
think.
have an actual crystal.
Yes, I know. I just forgot. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I broke mine.
You broke yours.
It was an
Nice.
accident.
Yeah, and then Victoria gave me a purple one. Apparently, normally she gives classes and you get like 15 of them. She just gave me one.
That's great. You deserve it. You deserve all 15 without having to take a class.
I know. I just really like shiny things. And I
And we're
don't know
walking,
if this is
come
true, but
on,
from
come
now
on.
on, like Datu's just saying, like you get 15 crystals just by attending a class with Victoria. Whether that's real or not, Datu spreads that message everywhere he goes.
Far and wide. Well, and Datu's going to get to spread it to Sarah now, not just
Yeah.
Derek.
Derek,
That's
yeah.
exciting.
Like, do you
Uh,
have a crystal? I have one. Apparently, I could get 15, like a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Amazing. Jonah, before Victoria goes off for this patrol and things, she of course has to make her rounds, and go through and shake some hands, say hi and good morning to some people. This is where you will find Victoria Fate. But what are you doing before?
I'm watching. Not just for Victoria, but I'm as I said, I'm next to the mess hall. And while so many people are coming, I'm particularly watching the people who stay here. The crew, the volunteers, those that are making themselves useful here. And I roll my my scout. However, I would like to, since I didn't get anything there, I'd like to use my rather die than break, and I will take a point of stress. Not a point of stress. I will take some damage here to get a success. And how I want to flavor that is that with so many nerves, he's been chewing on his nails, and so like he's bitten them down to where like the nail beds are sort of exposed at the top. There's like some blood that he's like wiping off.
Okay.
All right. So that would give me one success on my scout to learn some issues about the people there.
Is there anything in particular that Jonah is hoping to learn? Or is it just general issues and discontent?
I want to find something more personal. Like if someone is sneaking food or seems to be doing something that's a little irregular, that's what I'm looking for. Something that could have some weight to it, we'll say.
Okay. I like that. Okay. So as you're waiting here at the mess hall, would you see there is a handful of people that work, on this food line. They make the food, prepare it, help serve it, make sure again that people aren't taking too much. You, as you're watching, one of these people slips a few cans of fruit into a little makeshift pouch, just like 2 or 3, while nobody else is looking. And then they go to the back, well, not the back of the tent, but like the side of the tent behind them. And basically, they just hand that pouch off to one of the people you have seen rotate in often to help Cersei with the children. And then they head off in that direction. But this is very much a handoff that they're not, that they don't want anybody to see.
Okay. Good to know. So, after having witnessed that, when I see Victoria doing her rounds, I don't want to come up in an area where it's a sort of I appear out of nowhere. I want to like come in off the periphery, so that way she can see me coming, and I know she's got her guard force around her as well. But as I get closer, would it be possible for us to do a quick walk and talk while you're doing this?
Oh, yes, of course. What is it that I can help you with, Jonah?
You see, Victoria, it's not so much what you can help me with, it's what I can help you with. I can't help but notice that you travel with security, but I think there's more that you need to be aware of than just physical threats.
Well, of course, there are all kinds of threats, Jonah, but what are you specifically worried about?
I know that you have meetings with people. I've never really gotten too involved. I didn't think that I'd be useful until recently. I'm quite adept at gathering information from people without doing much, listening, watching. In fact, I've seen that there's been some smuggling off of the food line.
What do you mean by this? Jonah smuggling off of the food line.
One of the attendants, as they've been going about their duties, has been squirreling away a can here or there, and I saw them walk off to the side of the tent with a pouch filled with cans, and when they came back, there was no pouch.
That is unfortunate news.
I can do just more than watch what people are doing. I can pick up on aspects within them. And I think that if you are going out for meetings with other people, people that might wish you some sort of downfall, I could help you in spotting that before it happens.
Okay, Jonah. That I can see. Yes. We're always looking for people to offer help, and you are offering help in a much needed capacity, especially around here. I have 3 things to ask of you,
Of course.
and then I will make my decision. 1, I am about to leave soon to meet some folks for a trade, and I would like you to be there.
I can be.
Good. The other is either tonight, if we can catch them in the act, or tomorrow morning. I would like you to be there when we investigate into your plans of this food smuggle or your claims of this food smuggling. Um, just to verify your information. And if all of that pans out, I would like you to start sessions with me, Jonah. I sense that you are a very, very troubled man, and I would like to help you with that.
I would like to be less troubled as well. And if you believe you can help me, I will do so.
Amazing. That is very good. If you don't mind heading to the back gate, I will be there in a little bit, and we will learn shortly. And we will get on to this shortly. Thank you so much.
And he nods, and he doesn't waste time. He'll go wait by the back gate.
Okay. Alex, was there anything specific that you were doing before going to the gate? Sounded like you were maybe starting a little project.
Yeah, this little project is not something intense. It's something quick and dirty. I think it might require a tech roll.
Okay.
I'd like to keep it secret until it comes out because it'll be a thing. So let's see if we can do it. That is, in fact, one success on 2 dice.
Okay. Yeah, one success means that whatever it is, you've managed to create it.
Okay. Then as Jonah is sitting there, Alex is going to walk up, and they have a 3-foot section of a 2x4, which has had 6-inch long nails hammered into one side, so it's poking out the other.
Okay.
And it's a lot of them.
Not a fan of guns, are we?
Victoria wanted intimidation, so I figured I'd oblige.
I think you will succeed. So you're going out as well?
Yeah.
Me too. I don't know that we've really talked much. I'm Jonah.
Alex.
A little while after this, Victoria shows up with Hunter and those 3 people that Alex seen her talking to earlier. Hunter opens the back gate and they lead you out where there is 2 UTVs parked, just side by side, 2-seaters, enough for all of you. And they have space to carry things back in the back. Hunter gets into one, Victoria beside him, sort of expecting Alex and Jonah to figure out who would be driving the other one.
I've got a pretty decent mobility.
I mean, Alex has a good agility, but no points in mobility.
I've got 3 agility, 1 mobility.
I have equal dice, but 4 in agility and 0 in mobility.
All right. How about this? I'll drive and you can be my navigator.
Absolutely. I'll give you an extra die with the help mechanic.
Beautiful.
Okay. So you get in to this UTV and get ready to head out. Datu.
And the
Oh.
UTVs, they have roofs, right?
These ones don't. These ones just have a roll cage.
Okay. Then Alex is going to be a navigator, but also be standing up in the back with the 2x4 over their shoulder as they arrive.
Okay. I love that. I love that. Datu. Alex has now left. You had mentioned maybe going with Clemente and Eddie, but do you do that?
Um, I I actually want to make an excuse. I would. I mean, I'd follow it first. I'd be like, um, if we could play it like really quickly, like Alex going, sorry, Datu going, all right, well, bye, kind of thing. I would love that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Clemente would see that, have reasonably expected it, and just give you a nod. Say, if you need anything, you know where we'll be.
Yeah. Actually, I have cheese at home.
I love that. I hope it's good cheese.
Yeah. Uh, yeah.
I think
Very,
Eddie
very
would.
great cheese actually at home. I actually don't need to talk to Derek for cheese or Sarah. Who are you going to see again?
Both.
Both.
Derek first, then Sarah.
Look,
Cool.
Datu, if you got
Yeah.
something to do, go do it. Don't lie to my face. And they just keep. And she just goes.
What? I don't want. I do want cheese.
It's
I'm not
eh,
lying about cheese. But
Datu,
yeah, he does.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Whatever you need to do, go get cheese. Anything else, I trust you. You know, if you need us, we'll be at Derek's, then Sarah's. A little bit later, after Alex is back, I'm going to be meeting with Victoria, and Eddie's going to be at my house while I'm doing that.
Okay. Okay.
All right?
Bye. Bye. And then
Bye.
just sort of like stays there. Um.
We'll walk off. We'll leave.
Yeah,
Victoria.
Eddie's already walking.
Yeah, I'll go catch up with Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh. As soon as Datu can tell that they are no longer like paying attention, Datu about faces and runs towards like I don't know the entrance, the exit, whatever, a door in the walls, and just sort of like sprints out, and it starts to like just trying to like slip out or something of the
Are you,
walls.
are you doing it sneakily, or does Datu not care if people see him?
On one hand, people people have seen Datu with Alex all the time. And this would be like the first time that Alex isn't around, and everyone probably knows because they saw Alex sort of like get out and whatever. In a moment of self-awareness, people are probably thinking about exactly what Datu might be attempting to do and is not bothering to like whatever, man. I in a moment of self-awareness is like, you know what it is. It's fine. I'm just gonna yeah.
Okay. In which case, if you're not trying to sneak, you manage to slip out and start walking outside of Sanctuary. Does
Yeah.
Datu bring some kind of weapon or a makeshift weapon or something?
Not really.
Okay.
He's very fast. He's very quick, and he's very quick. So he doesn't believe he needs it.
Okay.
So he does not bring any weapon of any sort.
And with Datu walking away from Sanctuary at the moment, we are going to go to break. We'll see you in about 10 to 15 minutes and, get up, do all the things you need to do, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Welcome back, everyone, to Nerds with Dice. We are, of course, playing Fields of the Dead, a Midwestern zombie apocalypse. We are in episode 4. And just a reminder to everyone of our content warning in the chat. Coming back, I want to start us on a quick flashback with Jonah. Jonah, this is back before the apocalypse. You are at a function of some sort with very important people around, and you are with your wife.
First thing to know is that Jonah is not comfortable. It doesn't show. He's been to enough of these. He knows what he's supposed to do. Smile, small talk, make sure that Kennedy looks good, and to pay attention. So, as uncomfortable as he is on the outside, or on the inside, on the outside, he's the perfect husband.
And you're going to be able to do what you promised?
Of course, Kennedy. Always.
Good. You'll keep an eye on the senator then?
I will.
Good. I trust you on this.
And he knows better than to actually make contact as to not ruin her makeup, but he does sort of lean in and almost, press a kiss against her cheek, very European style almost.
Okay, we better get in there. And then I'm imagining this as, instead of Jonah like offering his arm, Kennedy takes his arm. Would that
Yeah.
be a correct assumption?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then walks sort of into this function. And then we come back in. Jonah is driving this UTV, having promised Victoria that he could do the same thing. What is Jonah thinking as you drive?
He's probably thinking about all those functions that he's been to with Kennedy. There's panic, of course, of like, oh shit, I'm actually here, but mostly he's like, I've done this before. It's been a while, but you can get back into it. And he's just trying to hype himself up into being his best husband self, even though he's not Victoria's husband, but that's the role that he has that assigned in his mind. Is he is there as a supportive person to watch and to take notice and to report afterwards.
And Alex, you are riding in the back, standing up, looking as intimidating as possible. It's only a few miles. Certainly the UTVs make this go faster, right? But you could have walked it in theory. You've gotten used to walking these distances. As you approach, the people you're meeting aren't trying to hide. It's sort of in a field that this trail leads to, and you immediately see 3 people and 2 vehicles. One of those vehicles being a truck, that is backed up so that you see like a horse trailer attached facing you, the back end facing you, and a UTV, sort of like yours, right? Just something simple, easy for off roading into this area. And you see three people standing out in front of them. Important for Jonah. You've never seen these people. You don't recognize them. They're not like flying the Queen of the Bay's colors or anything like that. Just three people. Important maybe for Alex. They are all armed.
Armed with what?
Mostly rifles. Anything else you can't see, but they're all holding rifles.
And this might be an over the top technical question, but what how fast would these rifles fire? Are they bolt action?
I mean, the I would imagine that it's a mix. These
Okay.
are hunting rifles, so there's probably is a bolt action in there. There's a semi-automatic, but like these aren't the kind of guns that are meant for shooting fast.
Okay. Keeping semi-automatic in my line of sight.
Okay. Yeah. You pull up, and Hunter goes to an assigned spot. Basically, this is a pattern that they've done before. Hunter goes to a specific spot and like motions for Jonah to park in a specific spot. Does Jonah follow the order?
Obviously. I'm trying to be in good graces right now.
Okay. So you park. You. Nobody moves at first. Hunter doesn't move. Victoria doesn't move. Do Jonah or Alex move? Or do you just wait with everyone else?
Right now, Alex is following the lead. So if they aren't moving, then Alex isn't moving.
Okay. I'm assuming Jonah's doing the same thing.
Yeah, Jonah's watching Victoria.
Okay. Perfect. Clemente and Eddie, you were off to meet Derek. Derek has commandeered a camping trailer and made it into his home. Out front, he has set up a makeshift shop. Again, this isn't necessarily sanctioned, but he has like in an attempt to like convince people that like this is a good idea, he has set up a little makeshift thing with like some tables and some items.
Mm-hmm. Derek, what's good on offer today?
Well, let's see. Got some new batteries in.
Hmm.
Um, good shape. Brand new
Yeah.
package, not opened.
That sounds like a really good get. What do you take for a pack of unopened batteries?
Well, I guess it depends on what you're offering. Um, one can of fruit, or if you got tradable uh, tech, everybody wants something. Books are valuable. People want to forget what's going on around them.
What kind of books are you interested in?
Uh, Fantasy, sci-fi, really popular.
You get to read yourself at all?
On the slow days, yeah, I take some time.
You more of a fiction or a nonfiction person?
Hmm. If I'm just passing the time, fiction.
I feel like you've got a fair amount of something we lost too much of when things changed. Ambition.
Hmm.
It's good to see somebody who thinks that there's a future to be ambitious about.
Well, thank you. I it's the one teaching Victoria has that I agree with. Holding on to hope.
Yeah. It's important. It is useful. And uh, if you let other people hold on to it for you, that can be dangerous, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Has Victoria, like, have you been able to get anywhere with with setting up a stand a little more formally than this?
No, she she won't quote waste a tent on it, but I did get her to agree stop having her guys harass me. We've come to a uneasy truce.
It's about as good as it gets here most of the time, isn't it?
Hmm. For most of us, yeah, for most of us.
That's true. If you could wave a magic wand and just find yourself exactly where you want to be here in Sanctuary, what would that look like? What is that dream for you?
I just, I just want. I don't want to be running this place or anything like that. That's too much work. But I do want a position of importance, and I feel like moving supplies, trading with people, that kind of thing, ain't so bad a position in times like these.
That is smart and true. Mostly thinking food, maybe or
Yeah.
water.
Hmm. Yeah. Food, um, tech, stuff like that. Luxury items are surprisingly good to trade. As long as they're useful.
Yeah, it's a sweet spot, right? It's hits what people want, not need. Everybody thinks go for the needs now. But if you go for the wants, you remind people that they're people, right?
That and personally, I think people forget that. Well, yeah, food, water, great. You know, bottled water, great trading item. People love something they assume is clean, but we forget that we need to be entertained, especially in times like these. We don't got
Yeah.
TV, we don't got the internet to distract us anymore.
Well, good for that, right? But we've uh, we've been telling stories as long as we've been around. You're right that that matters. You know, you mentioned the water bottles. Good thing too is it doesn't break down. I don't know if you heard, but there was a breakdown over at the well before. So good argument in favor of bottled water, right? Stays clean, keeps working, and count on it.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Personally, in times like these, I like it as a backup. Right,
Mm.
having the well is a good sustained source. Something happens to the well, the bottled water, good backup. If you get me right, breaks down, water comes contaminated. Oh look, we've for sure got a backup here.
Well, and we've got the right person in charge of figuring out who should access that backup.
Wow, thank you. I do appreciate that.
I
Better
fixed
you
it,
than
by the way.
Victoria. Oh, right. Eddie did take care of it, so it's all good
Yeah, it
now.
wasn't that big a deal.
Glad to hear it.
When I said I fixed it, did I see that? Did I see any any annoyance on his face or anything? Even just like a flash? Like, what would I roll for that?
I'm thinking. I think
I
that's
want to
a
say it's manipulation.
yeah. That's what I was thinking too. So
Okay.
yeah, empathy manipulation.
All right.
Could I with what I've been softening up, can I give Eddie the help action on that?
Absolutely.
All right. That's good. That's good. Is one success from Eddie on 3 dice. With Clemente's help, it's 3 dice.
Nice.
Not the most empathetic of people.
Hey, but it worked. You
Mm-hmm.
got a success. Yeah.
One success.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching him. You don't. If anything, you see a flash of actual relief.
Mm.
Yeah. Derek, I'm actually going to be seeing Victoria a little later today to talk about that water situation and a couple other things. Um, if you don't mind, I'd love to let her know that when I was speaking to the folks here, the fine folks of Sanctuary, it seemed clear to me that that it is a good idea that we have a backup system in place wherein these water bottles are available in case something untoward happens to our primary source, but that the two together are the safest thing to make sure that there isn't too much reliance on just one or the other that could lead to too much infighting. And if you don't mind, I could mention that I heard from a lot of people that they were glad that you have the bottled water that you offer and that it might be a good idea to give you a spot to make that and other wares available to people centrally.
That would be much appreciated.
Happy to do it. Is there anything else you need?
That I need? No, but if you give me 1 second, I actually think. And he turns around and he reaches into like a box he has behind him, pulls something out, and goes, "Actually, you've offered to help do me a solid, so let me offer these up as I was saving them, but let me offer these as a thank you.
Hmm.
Nothing super special, but a treat in these times." And he'll hand you a box of chocolate covered cherries.
Love that. Hey, this is special. Thank you. In these times, in particular, any freely given gift with nothing expected in recompense is maybe the most valuable thing there is. It is does my heart good to see this generosity. Thank you, Derek.
You're welcome. You have a
Got
good
any,
day.
got any parts for my bike?
Parts for your bike. Not right now, but I
Ah.
did have a lead on something.
Oh, have to talk about that.
Yeah.
We'll come back around. Hopefully, I'll get some good news from Victoria, at least like a little bit more openness. And we'll, whenever you might have that for Eddie here, we'll check in. Thanks so much, Derek.
Yeah. You have a nice day.
You too. As we walk away, Eddie, I'll offer you. Do you want a chocolate covered cherry?
Sure.
All right, pass it over to you.
She'll pop one in her mouth. Yeah, he didn't. Well, I hate to say this, but he looked actually a little relieved when I said I fixed it.
Yeah, I don't think it was him. It doesn't really make sense to me. Seems that he does in fact think that there should be a balance, which makes sense. It's actually smart of him, right? That
Yeah, it's a good business move.
well, and too much pressure on just him. What if something fails? Somebody else will want to
Then
take over him. You don't
and
want
then
that
they'll
to
try to
be,
kill him.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So Sarah's our
Uh,
next best option.
Okay, Sarah's gonna be. Well, she's gonna be Sarah. So
Better than Victoria, right?
at least she likes you.
That is true. Sarah and I are friendly-ish. Hopefully today more on the friendly than the ish.
I mean,
Yeah.
she doesn't really like me that much, but most people here don't like me because I'm kind of a jerk. I get it, but
I don't think it's that they don't like you. I think it's that you remind them of the things that they wish they say and they don't.
you have such a way with words, Clemente.
Thank you.
I appreciate you saying using my bluntness as in such an eloquent way, describing my bluntness in such an eloquent way. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's true. It's how I see it.
All right, let's go talk to Sarah. Hopefully, she does not yell because when she yells, she gets that pitch where it's just so annoying.
Yeah.
You head off to find Sarah, and we are going to move over to Datu. Datu, you are walking, and I'm going to
Yes,
pull
I
us.
am.
I'm going to pull us in to a flashback.
I'm ready.
We discussed a flashback of Datu surrounded by walkers. What are you thinking here? How did Datu end up in this situation?
This is this isn't the first time. He looks really relaxed, actually. Like he smells like them. He looks like them. He's he's adapted very well. And so he's walking among the walkers. Um, he's got his own backpack of food, uh, conveniently covered with smelly stuff, and he's walking with them. Um, and he finally reaches the base where he's been staying, and he opens the door, and his friends are there, and they are not walkers yet. Clearly, they're actual normal people, and Datu is happy to see them. I don't know that they are happy to see him. But Datu is happy because he's done his job and brought food home. Uh Justine is visibly like scrunching up her nose at Datu though, but flies over his head because he's brought food. He was useful. So he's like, "Hey guys, get some food. It's a little covered, but it's okay. You know, I got us food in it, and we're gonna be great." And starts distributing them.
Yeah, I think it's the food specifically, right? That makes everybody like happy to see Datu.
Yeah,
Sounds like Datu may not notice that like it's the food.
absolutely
that's
doesn't.
placed out
Datu
for
is
us, but-
like, they're glad I'm here. They're happy I Datu am here.
And then we pull back into the present with Datu walking in the woods. Where are you headed?
It's not far. It's, walking distance actually. Maybe faster if you drive. Uh, but it's walking distance. Uh, he stops at a tree and just sort of like climbs the tree. And in that tree, there is a backpack of his old gear. Uh, the gear that you saw in the flashback. Um, and then he takes his time, sort of wears it, um, and he continues. Uh, what normally in a car would take maybe like 5-10 minutes takes him about 30-40 minutes of getting there. And there is a very, very, very deep pit in front of him. And he looks into this very, very deep, very, very deep pit. And he goes, "Hey guys, I'm so sorry. It's been so long since I visited. I just haven't had the time. And this was the only time I could slip away. How have you been doing? How are you guys?" There's no response other than growls probably, or them trying to climb up. But it is familiar people that you may have seen in a flashback. Um and they are his friends. And he's been keeping them safe because they are his friends. And just because they're dead does not mean they stop being his friends. They're there, and he has to take care of them. He doesn't feed them anything. They don't need it. They don't need food. But he does talk to them a lot. They don't really respond, but like it's nothing new. It's the same friendship that they've had since before the apocalypse, so it's fine, really.
Honestly, there's a chance that they might be more reactive to Datu
Oh,
because
actually, yeah, they're actually like looking at him now and like following his voice compared to before where they were just like pretending he wasn't there until they need something from him. But now, now that they don't need food, they're nicer to him, which is not bad. And he does sit there at the edge of the pit, and just sort of like brings out his notebook and starts writing in a journal and starts like talking out loud and goes, "Oh man, Victoria gave me a crystal. And did you guys know? Like I don't even know what the crystal does. I think she's a little bit like new agey, but I mean, zombies exist. You guys exist, so maybe there's some magic in this thing. I'm really worried about Alex. I hope he's gonna be okay. But I think he's going to be just fine. Oh, you guys should meet Alex. He's the sweetest, funniest, most talkative guy I've ever met, and he's so fun. And like today, I got a really big hug, and I was just so small, but like I felt safe. It was really cool. And I think he would like you. I think he would like you guys, but I can't really introduce you to him until. And then he's just like, he's clearly lying for their benefit because Alex would not enjoy meeting them. But he's like, I don't want to tell my friends that my best friend doesn't want to meet them. But he's clearly lying to his friends. And he's like, one day I'll bring Alex over and introduce you guys. But do you guys need anything at all? Like, can I get you guys anything? Anything at all? No? Well, I'll just stay here. If you need anything, just I'll be here. Um, it might take me another minute to come back and visit, but I'll make sure it's covered and the rain doesn't get you, and the animals don't get to you. But I'll make sure you guys are safe, and just spends that time doing that. He spends maybe like 2 hours, and then makes his way back. Um, he does put his his stealth stuff. He still stinks, but at least he doesn't look like a walker now. Um and starts to make his way back to the sanctuary.
Okay. Alex and Jonah. You sit there for a minute, and then presumably the lead guy takes a step forward, which is when Hunter and Victoria get out of the TV.
As soon as Victoria is getting out, Jonah will be moving to fall in behind her.
Okay.
Alex follows in, just stepping off and letting the UTV come back to a rest as it comes back up slowly.
As you approach this sort of designated meeting spot, now the leader of this group is the only one approaching, but he doesn't seem too concerned about everyone approaching with Victoria. The other two are staying back by that trailer. And I would like for Jonah and Alex to roll me scout rolls.
That's 2 successes.
Ooh, this is important. I'm gonna push. Ooh. I got a success.
Did you also roll a walker?
I also rolled a walker.
May the Lord be with thee.
But I got a success, Sophia. I love this game.
Oh, I forgot to roll my stress die.
Don't get a walker. I've already done that.
I love these dice. 3 successes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why we're worried about walkers. Clearly, they're Datu's friends. They're very friendly.
How'd they get out of the pit?
Okay. Jonah,
Yes.
You specifically notice that the two guards,
Uh-huh.
their eyes are solely focused on Alex.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
You also notice that that trailer that they're standing next to isn't empty. Something's in it. Keeps rocking. As something is moving around in there. Alex, you have way more successes. So you notice the guards are attention on you. You also notice that there's something in that trailer and it's moving around. Given that you have way more successes, you can also tell that trailer is full of walkers. And if you look into the woods, it's not the only trailer.
I'm going to guess I take a stress from that.
Yes. Jonah doesn't know that there's walkers in the trailer yet, so Jonah does not take a stress from that yet. Oh, which reminds me, Datu, you were around walkers. Unless you have an ability that stops you from taking stress from being around walkers, you do take a stress from that.
I do have an ability, and that's why I specifically took that ability because of my background. It
Wonderful.
is an ability to not be stressed around walkers.
Cool.
Alex is going to put a hand on Jonah's shoulder and lean over. Walkers. Trailer. Be ready.
Since Jonah's now aware of the walkers, do I add stress?
Yes.
Cool. I'm up.
So glad I could
3.
give you that gift.
Oh, dude, nah. Jonah does his best work when he's riding the edge. Ugh.
The leader of this group doesn't give his name. Victoria doesn't say a name, but he just starts talking. Your guy failed to deliver what you promised. He said he had it, never showed up with it. I don't like it when people break deals. And then we will move over to Clemente and Eddie. You find Sarah in her tent.
Hey, Sarah. How's it going today?
She turns to you, Clemente, specifically, and has a big smile. You know, it's not too bad of a day. It's a pretty good day. How can I help you, Clemente?
I'm just making the rounds. There was an issue earlier with the well, our water supply. Was leaving people a little bit cranky, and I thought I'd check in, make sure that everybody feels safe. I mean, that's one of the things these days. If you think the water is not going to be clean, things get pretty rough pretty quickly, right? It could lead to a riot. So I just wanted to make sure people feel heard, seen, could understand what they have to complain about. A lot of people, Sarah, had a lot to complain about today, and just trying to get a sense of what could be better here. So it's really not about what you could do for me. Checking in to see how you're doing.
Like I said, I am good. I did hear about this water problem. I also heard some complaints. I've said it before, Clemente, that Victoria does not have a good handle on this place. Not as good as she thinks she does. She cannot keep a lid on this place.
I
Yeah.
heard something about that. There was, what was it? One of the people I talked to today mentioned something about somebody who's coming into the camp or something. Did you hear anything about that?
You know what? I want you to roll me manipulation for this.
Yeah, I
This is
got you.
basically to see if Sarah's gonna like how hard Sarah bites on this date.
Yeah, the great news is manipulation empathy is also 8 dice for me. I don't get the benefit from leadership, but all right. Three successes. Three successes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So someone sneaking into the camp? Is that what is happening? That is a serious security risk.
I'm not sure if they're sneaking in because I heard about this secondhand. I didn't see it myself. It's possible that's what's happening, but the person I spoke to actually seemed to think that it might be that they're sneaking in like a sanctioned way. So it might be that
Oh.
Victoria is making some kind of deal that she's just not ready for the whole camp to know about yet.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. See, now I have heard about this as well, and I've actually seen it in action in the early days, Clemente. But see, the thing that I have uh, not mentioned to people is that, and I have no proof that Victoria is still doing this, but she has been known to turn people over for rewards or supplies. Now, to stop people from panicking, I don't say that to just anybody, but she's been known to do that.
I'll keep it to myself. That would definitely cause a panic. Do you know if this is, since we're being so candid with each other, do you know if this has been about retribution, mostly punishment here, or has it been that these are people who people she trades with need? What do you?
There were a couple of cases of convenient retribution,
Okay.
but mostly there's one particular group.
Hmm.
They've been known to issue wanted person posters about certain individuals when uh, either we're in desperate need of supplies, as we were in the early days.
Mm.
She's turned them over to you know to this group to get supplies, keep this place running, so to speak.
Mm.
And at times, if it's more convenient that they disappear because they're causing trouble, she'll turn them over. A little extra stockpile in the coffers doesn't hurt her.
Do you know what group or what they look like? I saw some people bringing in some supplies, and I recognized didn't recognize actually. I saw like a crest or a symbol or something that I didn't recognize.
That would be the main group that she has done this sort of reward based deal with.
So it's very active.
And
Interesting.
they still trade, but I can't say she's taken too many rewards anymore. But they still trade.
Okay. Well, I mean, once you do that once with somebody, they expect it of you, right? They
Oh,
kind of have
certainly,
something on
certainly.
you. Sarah, what a better world we could live in if better people were rewarded with power. Right?
Oh, absolutely. I agree. We need strong leadership here, Clemente. People that can stand up to these types that would ask us to turn over the people under our protection.
I agree wholeheartedly. I think it's smart to use the avenues we have available to us to ensure everyone here stays safe, even when sometimes that requires creative thinking. No, you don't leave any opportunities unused, right? You can't waste a good crisis, like a water shortage, right?
What do you are you suggesting something, Clemente?
Well, Eddie over there
Mm-hmm.
been walking around with me. It's a little further away. It's fine. Can't hear us. Eddie fixed the water earlier and was telling me that there are ways that only an expert like her could tell it would have been sabotage. The way it was messed up now suggested somebody might have made a mistake or something, just knocked into something, accidentally hurt it. No harm, no foul. Nobody needs to know. But was saying that somebody with enough knowledge of how that works could make subtle changes to it, and no one would be the wiser. Perhaps there would be a bit of time where there was some pressure that came off of that. I'd need to help out, obviously, with making sure that people felt calm and secure. And, well, I spoke to Derek too, and Derek has a really interesting idea about bottled water as a backup for trying times like those. I was just thinking that in a situation like that, it might be possible that people are in a clarifying state of mind where they think, well, maybe we should have leadership that doesn't allow this to happen to us. And if people at a time like that were to learn that some leaders thought they were tradable commodities, well, I shudder to think what might happen then.
Well, we don't want this place to get out of hand. But
No.
if somebody did do what you were thinking, it would be to prevent that exact situation with a leader that isn't good for the group. She needs to be removed.
We need to make sure that our safety is not in the hands of somebody who is only looking out for themselves, Sarah.
I fully agree.
Well, this has been an enlightening chat. I am grateful for your hospitality and your friendship. If you find you need me, Sarah, at any time, I am happy to be a friend to you.
She'll hold up her hand. It's always good to have friends, Clemente, especially in these trying times.
Couldn't agree more. Always good to have somebody who's a friend who knows how to fix things, knows how they work, what makes them tick.
Can Eddie just make a intimidation roll just because she doesn't like Sarah?
You wanna? Yeah.
I just want to look at her a little bit menacingly.
Okay.
And I have intimidating posture, so that's which is my manipulation with force in the intimidation.
Okay.
That is one success. So I just look kind of like just kind of glares at her a little bit, and it's just like, I'm watching you.
Good thing is that friends can sometimes help out in ways they're not even aware of. Funny how that works sometimes. Not everybody needs to know everything to make a plan work.
Fair enough, Clemente. Well, I trust that we can keep this conversation between us
Yeah,
for the good of
no, it,
the group.
absolutely for the good of the group. This is the sort of conversation that would stress most people out too much. Not everybody has as even a head as you do. It's good to see you, Sarah. Anything you
It,
need, you know where to find me.
of course, it was good to see you as well, and like we'll like again like offer to shake Clemente's hand,
Gives
and
a hand shake.
we'll and then we'll take and good to see you as well, Eddie, and we'll hesitantly like offer to shake Eddie's hand.
Eddie will look at it for a moment and just sort of like go real quick, like it, barely respectful, barely respectful. But from Eddie, it's a lot. Um, and we'll just turn around and start walking with Clemente.
Yeah.
And when they get a decent distance, Eddie goes, I really dislike being sneaky, Clemente.
I am so sorry, Eddie. What would you like to do to blow off some steam? Want to get a snack, check something out, fix
I'd
something, break
like
something?
I'd like you not to be so. How do I say this without being rude?
You don't have to worry about being
Okay,
rude.
I'd like you to stop stop trying to placate me. I'm not a child, Clemente.
That's fair.
Don't
I
placate me. I understand
yeah,
I have to do things I don't like. I'm just telling you, I don't like it. I don't need to blow off steam or anything. So don't treat me like I'm an idiot, Clemente. I'm not.
yeah. I'm sorry. I that is fair, and you are not an idiot. I like to blow off steam, so I was thinking it's a little stressful for me, and I could use a distraction. And honestly, I was looking for one that you might enjoy too, so we could continue to enjoy each other's company.
There's a heavy bag over here. I'll teach you how to throw a decent punch for once.
Thank you. I will fail, but I will do my best.
I'll teach you how to at least not break your hand.
I will take that. I would love to not break my hand.
Just don't punch someone in the forehead. It's the hardest part of the body. You'll shatter your hand.
Okay. No forehead punches. That is good advice.
Yeah. All right. And like Eddie will just take it over to like a. It's not really a heavy bag. It's like what passes for a heavy bag around here. It's like basically an old like bunch of towels that was wrapped together and in the shape of a heavy bag.
Mhm.
Bunch of towels and blankets that no one's using.
Love that. Yeah, I think for as long as we want to be there for a bit, I would like Clemente would absolutely be taking whatever lessons he can from you. Genuinely understanding this is a valuable thing to know.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know how
Eddie,
well the lessons will take, but he's gonna try.
and in between punches and stuff, Eddie will ask, "Now, tell us to me straight, Clemente. Are you expecting someone to come visit your wife in the night when you're not there? I need to know if how aware I need to be." She says like softly, so that she keeps punching.
I expect someone to come in the night to take my wife every single night that I'm here.
Okay.
So far, I've been wrong. I hope I'm going to be wrong tonight. What our friends are doing right now, I don't know. But if Victoria is even around to meet with me at 8 o'clock, we will see how that meeting goes.
Well, if things goes bad, I'll do what I can to keep your wife safe.
I appreciate that, Eddie. You are a good person.
Don't let it spread around. I like my reputation.
Keep it between us.
It's only for you. Don't don't go volunteering me to protect other people's wives. Ugh.
I would never dream of it. Thank you, Eddie.
You've helped me enough. Should probably help you occasionally.
You help me all the time. You're helping me right now. I'm gonna make sure I don't break my hand when I have to punch somebody in the face, except not in the forehead.
Yeah,
See, I'm
don't.
picking it
So
up.
technically, top of the head about right here, but it's close enough to the forehead that people mistake it all the time. Yeah.
That's good to
So,
know.
yeah, where you want to punch is here. She like points on the body parts. Like we don't have to go through the entire thing, but she could points to vulnerable parts on body, including the crotch, because obviously. And
Sure.
she goes, "You want to hit?" She's basically teaching you to fight dirty.
Well, that is sensible advice. I wouldn't want to get hit in any of those places. Thank you,
Yeah.
Eddie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Jonah and Alex. I think immediately with this situation, we are seeing one of the flaws of Victoria Fay. She does not know how really to handle someone being this aggressive.
Being what?
This aggressive. Right. Because he's coming in being, you didn't deliver, you broke this promise. I don't like that. She doesn't know really how to handle it. She throws out some attempts at placation. But I want to know if either of you make any attempts to salvage this.
Yeah, I think Jonah
Al-
would.
Alex has a plan. If you're amenable.
Let's hear what Alex might be planning to do.
So Alex is going to walk up behind Victoria and say, "So what was the deal, Victoria? What did you fail to do?"
You say this to her and she startles. The terms of the deal, Alex, are not important.
They are.
Fine. One of our people was supposed to deliver him some medication. They were supposed to acquire it and bring it to him. That was the deal.
Well,
Is she saying that loud enough that the other people can hear?
I think she's just saying this to Alex.
Okay. Then Alex is going to shout out to the guy, "So what was the deal?"
How, when you say shout, is this full booming Alex voice?
we have walkers, Alex. You know
Not
we
full.
have
Not full, but loud enough to be heard is what I'm saying.
Okay. So I think the the guy, this leader of these raiders doesn't react, but his guards are a little jumpy. They don't fully raise their weapons, but like you can see that like Alex raises a voice and they twitch, like they really want to. And he looks at you, Alex, and goes, "Do you speak for her now?"
Do you think she's speaking at all? She was stammering so much, you'd think she was a puppy.
Fair enough. Victoria can be soft.
While this is going on, do you think this would have been enough time for me to utilize my watchful to see if they're perhaps hiding anything here?
Sure.
One success, no walkers.
Okay.
It's not the best, but it's better than what it was last time.
I'm gonna give you two things here. One is I'm going to give you what Alex seen earlier, which is there's like a patch of woods near where you're meeting, and inside that you can see a second trailer, presumably also full of walkers. The other thing you notice as you're watching is that there is basically a setup on the latch of that horse trailer so that they can open it super fast whenever they want.
I don't think this is about the deal anymore. And as he's saying that, Jonah's looking at the raid leader. I think that you're just trying to take out someone pretty important. Leave it a vacuum to be filled. If this was a petty squabble, you wouldn't need the second trailer. And I doubt you give the order to your men over there that stayed back. Alex here, faster than you think. You'd be losing 2 good men. Unless they're expendable already. Well, that's something that they have to consider, if they are expendable. Is it worth it to stay loyal to you?
You are right about one thing. This is no longer about the deal. I don't give second chances. You failed. The deal's over. One way or another, I'm going to take Sanctuary. That war starts today. And he snaps his fingers, or is going to snap his fingers.
As he gets ready to do that, there's another snapping that needs to happen.
Yeah.
So Alex is going to do something to close the distance. And what he is going to do is he is going to reach out, grab Victoria by the neck, and snap. And then prepare to use her as a human shield to close the distance so that he can get within beating range of these guys.
Okay. This is going to be a contested roll, but in a very, very weird way.
I expected so.
So when you're going to be up against specifically her leadership.
Okay.
Basically, whether or not her leadership is good enough for Hunter or somebody else to or to try to stop Alex.
Okay.
This is Alex's force, though.
Yeah. And can I argue that Hunter is Alex's NPC anchor? So maybe Hunter isn't a factor in this equation.
If this is going on shortly after all of Jonah was saying, could we say that like attention is on Jonah and give some help to Alex?
I'm going to say if you have another way to offer some sort of help, yes. As for like we can take Hunter out of the equation, being Alex's NPC anchor. You will still be up against her leadership. Assume there's somebody hiding in the woods type thing.
That's fine.
But yeah.
Okay. Then I'm just going to get a measly 10 dice.
Okay.
I don't have anything that I can do narratively to help you.
Don't forget to add your stress dice.
Four successes.
Yeah!
No walkers?
I had a 2 on one of the stress die, and that was it.
Okay, that was really close.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot is about to happen in quick succession.
I love that for us.
He snaps his fingers. Both trailers open. A vehicle comes flying down the path to pick up specifically the leader as the other guys are running for that UTV that was nearby as they let these walkers out. When Alex reaches for Victoria Fate, as soon as you're going for and it looks like you're trying to hurt her, there's a gunshot. It misses Alex, but there is a single gunshot from the woods. Misses Alex, just barely. But it grazes Hunter. Four successes is a lot of successes. I do not think in this instance you kill Victoria Fate, but you do a lot of damage.
While this is going on, can Jonah get back to the UTV that he was driving, start it up, and gather Alex and Hunter, um, and like just a look to Alex, and it's like, leave her.
How long, like, here, okay, gonna get a little noodly. Alex tried to close the distance using her, but did not kill her.
Correct. But you can
Uh,
also still throw her
okay.
and use her as a human shield.
Okay. And the door to the trailer is open now.
Yes.
Okay. Alex is going to leave her by throwing her into the trailer.
Okay. And I think that is where we're going to end for tonight.
Nice.
Which means it is time for our outros. Starting, I believe, with Slay.
Mhm. Hello, everyone. I'm Slay. I've been playing Eddie, your very blunt and sarcastic mechanic with a kind of a heart of gold. Maybe we'll see. Um, and you can find me everywhere at Sons of Warran on Blue Sky and Twitter. I'm not calling it X. Um, let's see here. You can find the complete Star Trek Intelligence series over on Rune and Relic. Just Star Trek Intelligence. Um, we're coming up with a new campaign soon. Life has been lifing, but more details to come in the coming weeks. Thank you for watching and have a nice night. I will pass on to the next person.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Thank you so much, Slay. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, everybody. This has been wonderful. I'm Danny, he, him, Danny R. Mendoza, everywhere on the internet. You can find me on Blue Sky, playing Clemente Salvador, he, they, which has been wonderful to get a chance to play tonight. You can find me, like I said, on Blue Sky. You can find me here in a couple of other shows. Our Rocket Club show, A Silent Harvest, which comes out on Sundays, which we're really proud of. And on the one that's run by Mary called The Morgan Society, which is a game of Vesson, which is on Thursdays. You can see me in a couple of other, like charity one-shots and things like that. I'm doing charity one-shots on other channels. I'm doing more Rocket Club on other channels. The Rocket Club show here is part of a larger project called Rocket Club, a multi-stage anthology. Rocket Club itself is a game from Evil Hat created by M. Hubbard. That is really wonderful and is an open play testing through the end of 2026. So, the end of May of 2026. So if you want to check it out, you can get a 172-page PDF for free with some supporting materials. Just go to evilhat.com/rocket-club, and you're able to pick up a free copy. Just only thing that we ask is if you have any thoughts, share them so that this playtest can lead an already amazing game to be even better. You'd see on top of the show here, which is really wonderful. I highly recommend. It's got an incredible cast. More Rocket Club on Pantsless Tables, Pocket Dragon Pub, which actually just aired theirs tonight, so you'll be able to see that on VOD and on YouTube soon, and over at Streaming Rainbow, where I'm a team member. I do a bunch of shows on a bunch of channels. Just follow my socials, and you'll see it. Thanks so much.
It is my turn. Hi, I am Glyza. He, they, she pronouns, yes, in that order. Tonight I played Datu Tiwala, better known as Alex's best friend, and Alex has done nothing wrong in his entire life. He is a saint of a man, and he, God forbid, a man has hobbies. Anyway, I I do a lot of things on the internet. I run games, I make games, and I play in games. I'm also currently 1/5 of the people, the new Notion guy of Find Out Productions. All of my links you can find out by going to connect.classicalglyza.com, or if you want to see my newly minted website, it's Classical Adventures 4.1. A warning: if you find a classical Glyza, guess what? You found me. If you find a different Glyza, I recommend proceeding with caution. And I'm passing it on.
That
Hey, is it
brings
my
it
best
to
friend?
me.
Oh, hey, it's my best friend. There
Yeah.
you go.
I'm synthetic. You can call me Sin. Here, I was playing Alex, who just took up the hobby of Victoria tossing. Um, and that was my partner laughing. Uh, so where can you find me? I'm findable, searchable as Synthetic GM on uh, Blue Sky and Twitch. Why you would want to find me there, I have no idea. Maybe you have your own hobbies. But next time you can find me on your screens, might be tomorrow. I don't know, on Singularity Roleplay. We may or may not be having our Who Framed Roger Rabbit game to be determined. But a week from Sunday, I know you can find me over on Roller's Joint playing Breaking Neon, where I am playing the Rift of Exposition in the City of Mist system. And she's a girl who is a big, tough bartender who can change people's past but doesn't want to. And for just shits and grins, she's the Rift of Exposition, can't remember her own past. And then on the 8th of May, we will be back here for Fantastic Realms episode 3 on Nerds with Dice. And I'm super excited about it. Will we or will we not get to the adventure that I thought we were going to get to this episode? We'll find out. Either way, it's going to be a ton of fun. You should join us. And moving on down the line.
Oh, that's me. Hi, I'm Faye. I've been Jonah. Everything's fine. I'm surprised I still have hair left. It's a very stressful session that we just had. Um, it's all great. It's fun. I love it here. This is where you can find me. When I'm not doing my jobs, I'm here and I'm having a great time. If you want to find me not here, it's Feywild Witchling everywhere on the internet. Yeah, that's really it for me.
And I suppose that means it's me now. Hi, everyone. I'm Sophia Olivia Scott. My pronouns are she, we. You can generally find me over on Blue Sky at Nerdy Teddy. Good place to keep up with what's going on, what I'm doing over there. Especially if I'm not here on Nerds with Dice. Mostly what I do right now is, of course, Fields of the Dead. We got 2 groups going, so next week we meet back up with our main cast. We kind of, see what's happening with people like Chase and Eliza. I'm somehow forgetting all of these characters.
Deborah!
I don't know how. But Deborah, uh, we get to see some of our NPCs like Alice, and Mac. And, we get to see our beloved friend Kia as well. Moonlight Carnival is being rescheduled, so keep an eye out for that in the future. And
Magical girl clowns.
It's gonna be so
I'm
fun.
just really proud of that.
But yeah, keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, we have Fantastic Realms, as mentioned. We also have the more Morgan Society, a Vesson campaign happening. So lots of stuff happening here. More to come. We have two casting open casting casting calls open already for our June Nerds with Pride event. We'll be raising money for the Trans Latin Coalition. Um, this year we got a lot of casting calls that will be coming out. But go out and check these first two out, Monster Hearts and Endure. So see that. We're going to raid our friend Synestia, and we will see you next time, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.